I don't even think they have resistance forces in Kharkiv. Intel shows they've got nothing, so... Yep, Intel was correct. What the fuck? You crazy bastards! They're willing to... No wonder I'm suddenly that much more popular than them. I have the morals to not blow up a nuclear power plant, and they just decided, hey, you know what would be a great idea if we started leveling a city? There's a reason I'm going to win the Civil War. It's called Hearts and Minds. No civilian shit. Like, it's not... We don't even have soldiers there. They just bombed it. You shot at the plant, though. This is true. But I didn't blow it up. I just tried to damage it slightly. We stopped before it got bad. I knew what I was doing. Alright. That appears to be a... large sum of tanks there that need bombing. Okay, slow motion. We have another group of tanks that do bombing, yeah? Cool. Because in addition, we have some helicopters that need to be blown up. Before they... Well, helicopters can't capture a city, so it's useless, but... Good news. Alright. The balance of fighting is so close. Like, this is the amount of damage that we've actively inflicted on each other, by the way, for anyone counting. So they've inflicted slightly more damage on me than I on them. But this is the balance of power. So, all in all, I'd say I'm winning. Yeah, let's regain control of the Kharkiv region. If we can actually take, like, you know, enough of Ukraine. You know, this is the first game I've seen that actively has given... Okay, that's fine. Crimea not recognized. At least, like... Oh, fuck. Like, no matter where you go, man. Every game will just give Crimea to the Ukraine. Like, that's just silly. This is how to handle it correctly. It is Russian now. Whether or not it's legitimately taken or not is, you know, a whole nother issue, and that's for international diplomacy. But that said, it's totally under control of the Russians. Get over it. Quit being bitches about it. What other games? Including, but actually, EU4's extended timeline. Another game I can't remember right now either. It's no one's. Air quote, not recognized. Yeah. Alright, well, let's seize this military base while we're in the vicinity. Oh, look at that. That's all of their military forces. Alright, that's the Kharkiv region, under our control. We now have Zaporozhye, Kharkiv, and the 2 Donbasses. Alright. I'll give Ukraine another chance. Another chance, Ukraine. Come on. If you say no on this treaty, I'm removing the gloves. The gloves will come off. Refused, alright. We've taken control of the Ukraine, yeah. Gloves are off. And apparently for a lot of people. Alright. Target those helicopters. Yeah, sure, you guys wiped that out. Good work. Come on. Boom. Kill the helicopters, yo. Oh, they moved into the base. Okay, let's move you forward. You guys are kind of like getting out of range and shit. Alright. Either way, it's about time to give the order. Alright, it's now no longer producing power. There. I just sliced off the power to this region. There you are. Alright. Start by shelling those helicopters. Good. Secondly, start shelling those tanks. I'd like to blow up that power plant, but I'm actually kind of in need of my artillery right now to keep everything else at bay. So we're just going to have to move you guys forward for now. Like, we'll get to the part where we blow up the plant. But for now, we have to deal with incoming enemy armies. They are priority one, for obvious reasons. Like, we're not going to leave a bunch of fucking tanks. Now. $68. I said it. The gloves are coming off. 75. $89. One more strike. Am I crazy enough to do this? And it's done. Disaster. Atomic radiation. There you go. There you go. Things I let the chat talk me into doing. 1,000 dead. Wait for tomorrow's report. 2,000 dead. 1,000 people are now dying. Every day. As a result of our action. Seriously, blow up that shit. That city is actually kind of vulnerable as fuck right now. Take it down. Before they get there, preferably. Good. Alright. Yeah. How did I let the chat talk me into this? I just leveled a nuclear plant. Christ. Poor Ukraine. By the time I'm done with it, it's going to be covered in these. Well, we're hurting it. Alright, let's move troops into Kharkiv. Maybe we need the Sumy region as well. Start driving home some points. Okay. Now, don't start getting racist against Ukrainians. There's one thing, but there's a slight difference between, you know, throwing cultural insults and committing genocide via destruction of nuclear power plants. They're totally different things. Be nice now. Alright. Well, it's time to use our magic artillery. Alright, let's begin hitting the Sumy airfield. It's just called ethnic cleansing. Shh. We have 6,000 victims and 13,000 people forced to flee their home. And I like how that's decreasing. Because you know they're just dying of radiation poisoning. So 13,500 people fled their homes. Shit, I allowed you assets. Alright. No. This. There they are. Alright. We need them to hit this. Boom. Good. Actually, you guys are just going to move up to Sumi, because I don't think they have any resistance there. I think all their resistance, because intel shows no bars, so I'll take a guess and say they actually don't have anything there to defend with. We take out, yep, there goes the airfield, perfect. Oh dear. One, it appears they've got rocket launchers and are prepared to use them. Bring those damn rockets down. No, alright, well fine. Secondly, do not enter enemy territory, then they can spot you. Apparently we also don't control Kharkiv, that's concerning. Oh, they've managed to rebuild their military bases. I mean, that's a really exposed location. I really don't want them there. Like, I would prefer to keep, you know, this guy inside of the blue zones to keep him hidden. They don't have intel inside of these areas, but if we cross over the border, they can see our armies, so. I want nothing to do with that. Just conquer the military bases and take the zone back so we can start moving our troops into here without issue. Of course, in order to do that, they should capture it before the rocket can arrive. Yeah. Alright, good. So, good news. We've got the first army base. We're starting to run into the Ukraine's artillery, which makes positioning everything. So, we've got some good news here. Current death toll at Zaporozhye is 18,000 with 13,000 displaced. For every person who's displaced by the nuclear radiation, somebody else has already died of nuclear poisoning as a result of it, so who's already displaced. So the displacement total isn't really going up, for fair reasons. Good news, I think. Alright, your goal is continuous shelling against military base 10. Go. You guys are splitting up? I guess, I don't know. Just blow it all up, I don't care. Yeah. Okay, so they're gonna make it to us. Uh-huh. And continuous shelling, target that. I said continuous shelling, target this. Good. Alright. Okay, looks good. So, what remains of the Ukraine's forces is kind of bad.